Hi, it's Pandy from Pandyman Entertainment, and today I'm going to talk you through how to do advantage and disadvantage in threat level emergency response. So first, what we want to look at is advantage. Now that is where, for example, the game says, oh, this miniature has advantage with that roll. So when you're rolling, you are looking for the lower end of the dice. So the lowest dice result. Now, of course, if you get a double one, that is an automatic critical as such, and you don't have to worry so much about disadvantage or advantage. Now, if you have a disadvantage to the roll, you'll modify it by looking at the higher end. So let's say, for example, you got double six. It wouldn't matter. It's an instant fail. However, if you looked at it from the perspective of you got a 6 and a 1, you would look at the 6, not the 1, for that exact situation, if that model has disadvantage. So some of the sort of things that can give a miniature disadvantage would be they failed the morale check. Maybe they have a wound already, so that can be either a mortal wound or a flesh wound. This could also be they're not skilled with that particular weapon. Let's say, for example, an antagonist picks up a weapon that they aren't actually allowed to use on the skill tree. They would have disadvantage with that weapon. Other sort of things could be that they're at long range. So there is two different range sections in threat level emergency response. There's a short range and there's a long range. And if you're at long range, you'll have disadvantage. Also, if you've moved in the movement phase. Now, if you've moved in the movement phase and then you go to, let's say, shoot, then you will have disadvantage. There is some caveats to that. Maybe specialist units, maybe people that have prepared for that motion. Also, if they transform, so antagonists, for example, transform in a game round, and the next game round they'll have disadvantage. That way it makes it a bit more fair, just because maybe they weren't ready to adjust to their new situation. And some weapons will always have disadvantage on them, and that usually is indicated by recoil on there. So it's very simple, really. As long as you have pretty much any model at the start of the game, pretty much every single one of them will have advantage with their rolls until they pick up one of those key characteristics that gives them disadvantage. And that's really about it. So hopefully that helps, and we'll speak to you next time.